next one, what do you have here is the recommended treatment in the first trimester of pregnancy in case of Plasmodium falciparum malaria is, remember, primaquine is pregnancy may inhibited. It is not to be given in pregnancy. Artesunate can be given but in second and third trimester. So here what you prefer is giving quinine. Okay, quinine can be given in pregnancy. So remember, primaquine is not to be given in pregnancy. First trimester पूछा है तो quinine. Life cycle of filarial parasite in the mosquito is defined as, you have propagative, cyclopropagative and cyclodevelopmental. The table which is given here, previous page पे जो दिया है. Remember which is propagative? Which is propagative? Propagative is the one which is only multiplying, right? There's only multiplication. There's no growth which is happening. So remember P for P. Plague is propagative. Cyclopropagative, there is multiplication plus the development also occurring, like in mosquito, the Plasmodium. Remember malaria. M for mixed. Malaria has mixed, that is cyclopropagative. Okay, cyclopropagative. And then is cyclodevelopmental is filaria and guinea worm. Remember it as C, D, E, F, G. Okay, cyclodevelopmental is filaria and guinea worm. So there is only development, there is no multiplication which is occurring here. Where do you see transovarian transmission? Scrub typhus, right? Remember scrub typhus, transovarian transmission is seen there. Rickettsia sussugamushi. Okay, so that is scrub typhus. Trombiculid mite से जो होता है trombiculid mite. ठीक है? Clear with everyone? So what was the question here that we had? Filaria, remember C, D, E, F, G. So cyclodevelopmental is filaria. Propagative is plague. Cyclopropagative is mix wala malaria. Okay, mix wala malaria is cyclopropagative. Okay, clear with everyone? So filaria is cyclodevelopmental. Positive Schick test. What is the Schick test for? Diphtheria, right? It is like a skin test which is done. You are putting the diphtheria toxin and you are looking for whether the reaction is occurring. Okay, so if there are antibodies present in the patient's body, there are antibodies to diphtheria which are present. So what will happen in that case? Just give me a minute. Yeah, so positive Schick test. So if there are antibodies present, they will neutralize the toxin and there will be no reaction. If the reaction is present, that means there are no antibodies present. That means this person is susceptible to diphtheria. So positive Schick test, that means if the reaction is present, that means there are no antibodies present in the patient's body. That means the patient is susceptible to diphtheria. Okay, the patient is susceptible to diphtheria. Is this clear with everyone? Okay, so Schick test is for diphtheria. If positive, it indicates susceptibility. Okay, it indicates susceptibility. Next one, reliability of a test. Remember it as reliability is repeatability. Okay, reliable is repeatable. मतलब आप उसको अगर repeat भी करोगे तो भी वो same ही answer देगा. ठीक है? So it yields the same reading or value when repeated under same conditions. That is what is reliability or repeatability. ठीक है? It measures what it is supposed to measure. What is this called as? If a test measures what it is supposed to measure, what is this called as? Yes. This is called as validity of the test. Is the test valid? Is it measuring what it is supposed to measure? Okay, this is what is validity or accuracy of the test. Okay, validity or accuracy of the test. Next one, generation time in epidemiology. Short से याद है generation time का trick क्या था? Generation time, G and C go together. The highest communicability that the patient has to transmit the disease. That means there is maximum infectivity which is there, right? So the interval time between receiving the infection and maximal infectivity, that is what is generation time. Okay, that is what is generation time. It is not the time between marriage and the first child ka birth. That is not what is generation. Generation here we are talking in terms of infection. Okay, is this clear with everyone? Right? So that was generation time. Okay, that was generation time. Okay, clear with everyone? Okay, going to the next one. NVB-DCP includes all of the following disease except leptospirosis is not there. This is a vector-borne disease control program. So here you have malaria, right? There is malaria, filaria, dengue, kala azar, Japanese encephalitis and chikungunya. Malaria is female Anopheles, filaria is Culex, dengue you know is Aedes, kala azar sandfly, Japanese kulkul, right? Culex, and chikungunya is also Aedes. Okay, chikungunya is also Aedes. So these are the 6 vector-borne diseases which are there in NVB-DCP. There is no leptospirosis there. Right, for leptospirosis it is RRR. Rats, rain and rice field. Okay, RRR. Okay. Next one, elimination of leprosy is defined as prevalence less than how much? Prevalence less than 1 by 10,000. Remember that has what has been decided as defined as elimination of leprosy. Okay, elimination of leprosy. Right. Remember for leptospirosis you do the MAT test. Right. Microscopic agglutination test. Less than 1 per 10,000. That is what is elimination in leprosy. 1 per 10,000. Okay, 1 per 10,000. 1,000 या 1 lakh नहीं. HDI does not include which of the following? Life expectancy at age 1, because you know that this is included in PQLI. In LI, remember it is L1, life expectancy at age 1. This is in HDI, it is life expectancy at birth itself which is included. Okay, so you have HDI, doctor wala kill, knowledge, income and life expectancy at birth, not at the age 1. Okay, is this clear with everyone? So ये है knowledge, mean years of schooling, GDP, adult literacy rate, knowledge वाला है, life expectancy at birth है, not at 1. Okay, correct. IUD का ड्यूरेशन कॉपर टी 380A 10 years के लिए होता है, 5 years के लिए नहीं होता है. Remember 380A is for 10 years. Levonorgestrel IUD, that is Mirena, is for 5 years. Okay, so remember the correct one is option 1. Copper T 380A is for 10 years and Mirena is for 5 years. Okay, and Mirena is for 5 years. Right, going to next one. Best time to give anti-D to a pregnant patient. So routinely anti-D हम कब देते हैं? Routinely anti-D is given at 28 weeks. Okay, it is given at 28 weeks. This is when you routinely give the anti-D. Okay, this is when you give anti-D routinely. ठीक है? Right, correct. ये RH negative वाला वीडियो उसमें है आपके सरप्लस टॉपिक्स में, ऑब्स में, तो आप वहां से देख सकते हो. तो 28 वीक्स पे हम देते हैं routinely.